Now on CoastTV News.
Feral cat crackdown.
There is quite a population of feral cats here.
Dewey looking at stricter rules for stray and feral cats.
Milton's housing dilemma.
There is no affordable housing.
A push for more affordable homes meets resistance from longtime locals.
District 20 uncertainty. Stell Parker Selby absent. Nikki Miller launching her 2026 campaign for the seat. Some are calling for a special election.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Here are voters from last November's election. Now some people wonder if they will vote again to replace Representative Stell Parker Selby. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with the voices of those in District 20.
Representative Stell Parker Selby was elected in November, but hasn't been sworn in yet or voted in any of the legislative sessions. Coast TV last checked at 5:50 this afternoon. Parker Selby has missed 91 votes. Coast TV reporter Zakia Jennings was the first to break this story. Zakia, we know of one person who would possibly like a special election.
Maddie, that's the woman who lost to Parker Selby in 2024, Nikki Miller. In 2024, Nikki Miller ran as a Republican to represent District 20. Miller lost to Stell Parker Selby by just 245 votes, or 1.4%. However, this hasn't stopped Miller. She recently kicked off her campaign for 2026, running for the same seat. A seat that has yet to see Representative Parker Selby, leading people like Andrew Sellers to ask about a special election.
First, we do wish, Representative well, and that she, recovers from whatever health issues she has. Second, I feel, though, that if we're not being represented, then a special election should be held to elect someone to represent the people of Milton.
A special election is an election that must be held when a vacancy occurs in the office of state representative or state senator in Delaware's General Assembly. The reasons for which a vacancy in either house of General Assembly may be declared include failure to elect, ineligibility, death, resignation, or otherwise. In a special election, voters elect a candidate to fill the balance of the current term of the vacant seat. A special election is one of the options Sally Cooper was thinking about as she thought of ways to finally have representation for the 20th District.
I feel like there needs to be somebody in there that's going to speak for us.
Sussex County's Democratic Committee will meet on Monday, March 24th. It is not clear at this time if they will discuss a special election then. In a statement released on Tuesday by House Speaker Melissa Minor Brown and House Majority Leader Carrie Evelyn Harris, they say, quote, plans are already in place to formally swear her in and that it will take place in the very near future. With that said, Representative Parker Selby remains the duly elected representative chosen by voters in the 20th Representative District and is committed to continuing her service to the community. Coast TV did reach out to Nikki Miller for an interview, but did not hear back. Back to you.
And some background on District 20 for those that aren't aware. It covers practically all of Milton, part of Lewis, Harbison, and Georgetown. And according to the Delaware Republican Party, there are 23,201 registered voters in District 20. Here's the breakdown. About 8,500 Democrats, 7,800 Republicans, and 6,800 third-party voters. All of this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, how should District 20 be represented right now?
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. Take a look at your screen. 84% say special election, 5% say temporary stand-in, or 11% say wait patiently.
And it looks like we do have a comment today. Sherry says, quote, the people of this district deserve representation. Their voices are not being heard, unquote. If you haven't voted yet, or if you want to leave a comment, go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app, and we will show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11.
And again, all of us here at Coast TV truly do wish Representative Stell Parker Selby the best as she recovers.
Roughly 700 votes shot down Indian River's expense referendum, with voters narrowly rejecting the request for money. The question remains, hey, what's next? Coast TV News reporter Brendan Conroy is live in Millsboro. Brendan, the district says the money would have gone to operating costs and the retention of teachers and staff.
Charlie, according to a post by the district on their website, they said what would happen if this referendum doesn't go through, and I have that right here. They say they, quote, may have to eliminate a significant portion of its workforce, potentially impacting student services, end quote. And the district says it won't have the resources to attract and retain high achievers and may not be able to compete with surrounding districts. When I spoke to someone who lives in Millsboro, he told me that he understands where the school is coming from. His sister even used to be a teacher, but these taxes are just going to be way too high for him.
Glad that it didn't pass because I don't want to pay more in taxes. I understand, teachers and having to pay, but I think like all government, they need to see what they can cut first before they start taxing the people for more money just to keep rolling the way they've been rolling.
According to that same post, apparently the district was spending more money than they were bringing in. And will they try again for a new referendum? We are reaching out to the school to find out more, and we'll have more on Coast TV News at 11. Reporting live in Millsboro, Brendan Conroy, Coast TV News.
The Rehoboth Beach Board of Commissioners just approved a $44 million budget for fiscal year 2026. Here are some key takeaways. $11.4 million going to capital improvements, $250,000 to the Rehoboth Beach Volunteer Fire Company, $75,000 to the library, and $2.5 million for the completion of the Baltimore Avenue Beach Patrol facility. And the new fiscal year, this all starts April 1st. Let's go ahead and take a live look right now outside into Ocean City as our first alert meteorologist Chris Mastrobuono, who's in for Paul, joins us with a look at our forecast. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, Maddie. We had plenty of sunshine today, but it was a blustery day to say the least. We had a gust of 47 miles an hour in Ocean City, 40 in Dover, 40 Wallops Islands, 39 Salisbury, and we were at the 38 mile an hour there in Cambridge. Right now, still seeing wind gusts 25 to 30. We're at 28 Indian River Inlet, 29 in Ocean City, and we're at 25 in Georgetown as we continue to see that northwesterly flow. Gorgeous outside, though. It is clear, it is dry, 54. It will be a chilly night as we fall to around 48 by around 8 o'clock, and will be around 44 by around 10. You can see temperatures right now holding in the mid-50s, 54 Georgetown. We're at 56 in Seaford and 54 in Delmar. We'll see a few high clouds kind of filter in through the overnight, but it's going to be a cold night dipping into the mid-30s, but a mild start to the weekend. We're pushing the mid-60s for most of the peninsula. It will stay breezy, but it will be a milder breeze than what we had today. But then that cold front Saturday night and the Sunday is going to drop temperatures right back into the lower 50s, but we stay sunny and dry through the weekend. We'll talk about the next chance of rain when that arrives coming up in that full 7-day forecast here in a little bit.
Thanks a lot, Chris. In Dewey Beach, the town says they have a major feral cat and abandoned cat issue.
Today, there was an update to an ordinance for the first time in over 20 years on how to handle those feral cats in town.
Coast TV News reporter Brandon Ferguson is live in Dewey Beach.
Brandon, a decision was just made on this ordinance.
Maddie and Charlie, the town council approved this ordinance unanimously after over 25 minutes of discussion. And this ordinance is going to align with state codes on how to catch and keep feral cats. The program that Dewey Beach prefers is the Trap, Neuter, and Release program. That means once you trap and neuter the cat, you must release them in the same area you picked them up at. Lee McKinley is the director of the Humane Animal Partners in Rehoboth Beach. She says you must have the right trap.
You place food in the very back of the trap, cover it with a sheet or a blanket, and the cat will activate the trap by walking in all the way to the back. Once they pass a certain point, the door closes so they can't escape.
If you're found violating trapping rules, it will cost you a $500 fine from the town, and this ordinance goes into effect immediately. Live in Dewey Beach, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
Staying in Dewey, it has been a long-time problem. The town wants to fix flooding. On your screen now was the scene near Sunset Park. Town leaders looking for ways to fix and patch up the shoreline. They want to use a natural tactic called a living shoreline. This would create marshes and dunes along the shoreline using things like shell bags and oyster castles. There are also plans to improve drainage over on McKinley Street.
So this will help, right, with the flooding in that part of town, and also with the the erosion of the shore down there. It'll help the town overall to mitigate the flooding.
And also in Dewey Beach, the town council voted to raise the hourly parking fee from $3.50 to $4 an hour. Town leaders say the increase will help cover the salaries of summer employees. That parking increase goes into effect this upcoming season.
And the parking fees don't stop there. Bethany Beach Town Council approved an increase in hourly parking fees today. The new rate is $4 an hour. That is up from $3 an hour. It's what it used to be. Town leaders also say the funds will help pay their summer employees' salaries, and that extra dollar goes into effect this upcoming parking season.
We are just getting started this evening.
Rehoboth Paving is back on. We're going to tell you when the work resumes.
Well, it's nice having those sunsets after 7 o'clock. We aren't going to see clear skies till about 10 o'clock. Temperatures falling eventually into the mid-30s overnight with a few clouds on the increase. We'll have the latest on a mild start to the weekend and when our next chance of rain arrives coming up.
First, Milton's housing crisis as the town struggles to create affordable homes. Some fear the cost isn't just in dollars, it's an overcrowding lost green space. We're back in just 60 seconds.
Join Club Ocean at Ocean Downs and get $20 free play guaranteed. We ship you not. Then use your card every time you play to earn more rewards. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
Coastal Comfort knows you can't always plan when you'll need us. That's why Coastal Comfort technicians are dedicated experts. Early mornings to late nights, cold or hot weather, day in and day out, delivering quality service when you need them. Reliable, trustworthy, always here for you. Experience the Coastal Comfort difference. Call us or visit coastalcomfort.com to schedule your appointment today. Coastal Comfort, a Carrier factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
At Ocean Downs, the points you earn can be used however the shell you want. Redeem for free play, dining, and gift cards whenever you want. As for those other casinos that restrict your points, tell them to kiss your bass. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Housing, it's a big topic, and a lot of people are struggling to find an affordable place to live, including right here in Milton.
The town wants to make that easier, so they're reviewing 8 recommendations from the Affordable Housing Committee. As CoastTV News reporter Emma Aiken shows us, some people who live in Milton, they worry that this would lead to more development.
A place to call home, but at what cost? It's the struggle many people face trying to find affordable or workforce housing. That's the issue the Milton Affordable Housing Committee is trying to fix. But some people who live in Milton, like Fred DeRosa, feel like you have to start from scratch.
There is no affordable housing. I don't care what you put the silk tie on. There is no affordable housing anymore.
To solve the problem might take more homes, but DeRosa doesn't want to see that either.
They're doing too much building. They're out of their minds. They got to stop. It's overcrowded.
Even though some people are worried about too much growth, the Affordable Housing Committee says they want to work together with developers to find solutions.
Here on Mulberry Street, this land is one of 6 larger parcels the committee says is an opportunity for residential development in the town.
Milton local Dora Domenico wants to see a solution that finds the best of both worlds.
We need something more affordable, but we don't have to do it at the cost of our farmland and our woodlands.
A committee looking to improve the quality of life by bringing down the price of housing, even as some locals worry the cost will be overcrowding and too much traffic. In Milton, Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
We have a mild, breezy Saturday ahead of us. If you're going to hit the golf course tomorrow morning, looking pretty good. 66 degrees, still with some gusts upwards of 30, but it'll be a milder gust. We are going to be cooler as we go into Sunday. We'll talk more about the rest of your weekend and when our next chance of rain arrives in that full 70 forecast when Coast TV News at 6 continues.
Coast TV News can be heard on Coast Country.
Recent storms have caused major damage. Filing a claim could raise your premiums or result in cancellation.
With years of handling storm damages, we speak insurance.
There's good.
There's better.
And then there's more.
It
It only happens twice a year. Moonlight Madness at Pohanka of Salisbury. During our biggest sale of the year, shop our biggest selection. Ford, Honda, Hyundai, Jeep, Kia, Nissan, Ram, Toyota, Volkswagen, and Mercedes-Benz. Over 1,000 new and used vehicles. And get our biggest savings. Up to $12,000 off stickers. Plus, Pohanka pays max for your trade. And everybody rides with Pohanka's guaranteed financing. Moonlight Madness is open late until the last customer leaves. This Thursday through Saturday at Pohanka of Salisbury. Don't miss it.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you. At West Shore Home, we're making it easy to replace your windows and front entry door with our Buy One, Get One sale. This week, buy a house full of windows and get an entry door for free. That's right, completely refresh the look of your home while improving energy efficiency year-round. West Shore Home is extending their Buy One, Get One sale this week only. Visit westshorewindow.com to lock in these savings and have someone out as early as tomorrow to show you your options. Don't miss out on Buy One, Get One savings from West Shore Home.
We could practice our skills anywhere, but here is where we've chosen to be. It's here that we find new ways to create hope, give second chances, save lives. One day your heart will need us, and on that day, we'll be ready, without missing a beat. The Heart and Vascular Institute at Bay Health. Our commitment runs deep.
Recent storms have caused major damage. Filing a claim could raise your premiums or result in cancellation.
With years of handling storm damages, we speak insurance.
There's good.
There's better.
And then there's more.
On August 1st of 1924, my great-grandfather, Samuel E. Shockley, met in Willards with a small group of men.
The only way that they could allocate capital through this area of Wicomico County was to build a bank.
They wanted a bank that could be used by the common man.
It's really rewarding to hear a customer who comes in and says, you know, your grandfather gave me my first loan.
It will not be about machines, computers, cell phones. Banking will always be about people.
Delmarva Sports Network updates can be heard on Big 107.7.
Well, we ushered in the first day of spring yesterday. Didn't really feel like it today. We had plenty of sunshine, bright blue skies. Looking live from Lewis here, 55 degrees. Still seeing those winds anywhere from about 20 to 25 miles an hour. We had a peak wind gust of 47 in Ocean City today, 40 Dover, 39 there in Salisbury, 38 Cambridge, and 31 in Bethany Beach. Still seeing winds anywhere between about 25 to 30 miles an hour, 29 there in Ocean City. We're at 27 Indian River Inlet, 25 Georgetown, and 25 in Salisbury. You could see, though, highs this week were pretty mild. We were in the 60s, 74 as we ushered in spring, but we were 20 degrees cooler today at 54 degrees, and right now we're holding at 54 in Rehoboth, 54 Georgetown, 56 in Seaford. Now, the weekend starts off quite mild. We're going to be back in the mid to upper 60s, staying pretty breezy. Now, we do see a cold front move through Saturday night. Relatively dry front, but it is going to drop temperatures back into the lower 50s by Sunday. Small craft advisory up for the Bay and the Delaware Coast through 10 tonight as we make our way towards Ocean City and Chickateague. That runs for about another hour. And the Bay side for Cambridge, Crisfield, those areas, that runs through 6 a.m. on Sunday. We are clear and dry through much of Delmarva, and we're going to stay that way tonight. We'll see a few clouds roll in from this area of cloud cover throughout the Ohio River Valley. 36 overnight, so a chilly night as we fall into the mid to upper 30s, but we warm up pretty quickly tomorrow afternoon, all thanks to that southwesterly flow, still gusting upwards of 30 to 35 miles an hour. And then as the front passes Saturday night, we reintroduce those northwest winds. A few high clouds tomorrow morning, but then by the afternoon, pretty nice. Maybe a sprinkle Saturday evening. Most of us are dry, but by Sunday morning, wouldn't surprise me if some of the interior Delmarva drops into the upper 20s to lower lower 30s. So a cold start to our Sunday, and then we will see clouds on the increase Sunday night ahead of the next storm system. So a pretty nice weekend. Milder Saturday, 66. We're at 53 on Sunday. Rain chances do ramp up. It looks like Sunday night we may see a few showers, but it looks like the main area of rain comes in Monday afternoon as a weak cold front comes through. Not looking at anything severe at this point, but a warm front's going to be lifting to the north, and then we see another chance of some shower activity. It looks like Tuesday through Wednesday, but no big storm systems to contend with. They're going to kind of be up and down as far as temperatures go here, at least over the next 7 days, but we're right back up to 61 on Tuesday, and then we stay pretty dry the rest of the week, 58 into Wednesday, and then we gradually warm things back up into the 60s by next Friday.
Thank you, Chris. In traffic news, Rehoboth Ave paving, that is back on again after another pushback. According to the city, paving is going to start again the second week of April. They will pave and mill between 2nd Street and the traffic circle. The goal is for all of it to be done by May 16th.
Brian, what's the difference between salt-treated decking and composite decking?
Treated lumber costs less but needs a lot of maintenance over the years. Composite decking looks like wood but won't crack, fade, or rot while adding value to your home.
And with Paul Davis, you can explore colors and designs right from your home. We'll bring the showroom to you.
And give you a same-day estimate.
Call now and get composite decking for the same price as treated lumber. Or no payments and no interest for 12 months, but only through March 31st. Call Paul Davis today.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, emergency plumbing service 24/7.
Give your home that brand new house feel with a spring refresh from Spicer Brothers Construction. From top quality roofing, siding, windows, doors, and gutters, we can handle all your exterior renovations installed by professional experts, built to last a lifetime.
And with our price match guarantee and done right guarantee, you can have total peace of mind. Right now, save 25% on your entire Refresh Your Home project. Plus, with our Home Shield Protection Package, know your home is covered year-round.
Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
$3,000 off MSRP? That's nothing at IG Burton Lewis Auto Mall. Pick your favorite new Chevrolet and pay $3,000 under invoice. That's not a deal, that's a steal. Together, let's drive a Silverado, Equinox, Encore, and more at $3,000 under invoice.
You simply won't find a better deal anywhere else. Nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
Nobody beats an IG Burton deal.
When it comes to upgrading your home, choose America's largest exterior remodeler, Window World. High quality, energy efficient, and built to last, our windows deliver comfort, beauty, and savings. With over 3.5 million projects completed and tens of thousands of 5-star reviews, homeowners across the country trust Window World to get the job done right. Professional installation, unbeatable value. That's the Window World way. Call now for your free quote.
Did you know taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep? So you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. Be wise all, take Zysol at night.
Search for a really strong glue that's clear.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Clear glue. Clear Gorilla Glue.
Of course. Gorilla Glue strength in a crystal clear formula. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Get ready for 4 days of fun at SpringFest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, over 200 unique artisan products, and an enhanced selection of food, beer, and wine. You won't want to miss this free event located at the Ocean City Inlet from April 24th to the 27th. SpringFest features 2 stages and more than 30 live performances and ticketed headliners like Strangelove, The Depeche Mode Experience, country music sensation Hunter Hayes, and the legendary Wailers featuring Junior Marvin, opened by Pacifier. Don't miss out. Get all the details at oceanocean.com/SpringFest.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Well, congratulations to Dawn Fox of Dagsboro, Delaware. You're the winner of a Coast TV News umbrella, sponsored by Paul Davis. And you get your forecast anytime by dialing our First Alert Weather phone. Now, your 10-day forecast shows a mild start to the weekend, 66 degrees. Now, a front's going to come through Saturday night into Sunday, drop us back into the lower 50s, but we quickly warm back up into the 60s early next week. But we are watching a chance for some rain late Monday into Tuesday, and then we could see another shower activity Tuesday into Wednesday, but overall we're trending warmer as we round out the month of March. March blew by. We're going to be in the lower 70s, looks like, by next weekend.
Thank you, Chris, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download that Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.